What's up, everybody? It is Thursday, currently 9:20 a.m. I got a little late start today. I had to take my puppy to the vet, to get some shots and stuff. So just got him dropped off at the house, and it is time to make some money. I'm really hoping I can still achieve $200 today. That is the goal, as you know. We will see. But anyway, come enjoy this ride with me today. Today's adventure. Grubhub, Uber Eats, Doordash, Instacart, I'm running all four just like I always do. So let's get this money. All right, guys, so I just took it was an Uber Eats order. It was like paid out like $4 and some change. It was 3 miles, but I was 1.5 miles from my drop-off location. I was a 1.5 miles from the pickup location, and now I'm 1.6 miles from the drop-off location. Crackle Barrel's really quick, so I took a chance on it. I know it's below my current minimum order, what I take for my minimum order, which that's mostly the minimum is mostly for DoorDash, because a lot of DoorDash people are cheap and don't tip. Uber Eats, I'd take a little bit more of a chance, because usually the orders aren't that low ever. Like, they don't pay out that low. So maybe I'll get an extra little bit of a tip later on. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot, just depending on the person that ordered it and if they're gonna tip more later. So I took a chance. Plus I was like literally right here. And I didn't have any other orders, so I had one other order that DoorDash sent me that was like a $3 payout going like 9 miles. So you already know, I told them, heck no, get that out of here, let somebody else take it, because I'm not about to. You already know I've got principles, and I definitely know my worth, which is what you need to know. You need to know your worth when you're doing this. So I got the food already, I'm going to drop it off, and I'm about to collect this $4 and change. Got that order dropped, and I got a $7 an order from an Eggs Up Grill from DoorDash. It's a $7 payout, 4 items, like 1.2 miles. So I'm 0.8 miles away from the pickup location, and then I'll be like hopefully like 0.4, like not even half a mile away from the drop-off location. So you already know I scooped it, but let's go. After a 15-minute wait, I finally got my food for a $7 order. I just don't understand why they don't get their shit together. It blows my mind sometimes. It is what it is at this point. What can I do? Nothing. But I did get an order for an Uber Eats order for a Subway. It's a pretty big order. Payout was like $10. It's going like 5 miles. So I'm gonna go drop this off and then scoop that. All right, I just got the Uber order picked up, and I am on my way to the DOL now. I am 4 miles away currently, but it's gonna take me right back up to the spot that I like to dash in, because right now I'm in my area, but I'm kind of on the outskirts of my area, so there's not too many restaurants over here. I mean, sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. Lunchtime over here pops a little bit, but back in my old area, or like the place I'm going now, that's where the hitters are. So I'm on the way. So I just checked the address for this Uber Eats order, and it's at an apartment complex, which is fine, but it's on the 3rd floor. So y'all feel my pain. I hate going up and down stairs. I hate it so much, but I mean, it's worth the money. It sucks. It's always like a little bit of a heartbreaker when you're like, all right, cool, I'm going to the spot, and then boom, 3rd floor, but at least it's not grocery delivery, because that blows. That almost makes me never want to do grocery delivery again. But this isn't too bad. So it's about 10:20. The first hours kind of sucked, but like I said, when I started, I wish I could start at like 5 in the morning, dude, because it'd be popping. It's always popping for breakfast. People love their breakfast, lunch, and then dinner of course is hit or miss. But I usually start, when I start at 7, I can do a lot of damage during the day. So it's definitely worth it the earlier you get out and the longer you dash to maximize your profit, because a lot of people say, oh, it's not worth it if you you know, you work a bunch of hours, but you don't meet a minimum payment of like 25 bucks an hour. Yeah, I mean, you can look at it that way. That's a good way to look at it. But also, like, what else are you gonna do? Like, just make this money. I mean, when you're making money, you're not spending money other than gas, but I mean, you're not technically spending it. I'm headed back to my little spot, which I'm technically like a mile from, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's get this money. All right, y'all, I got a little hungry, and I usually don't do this. This will be my once this week eating out, because usually I bring my lunch, but today was just a little hectic this morning, so I just grabbed a Chick-fil-A sandwich and some fries. Just, you know, nothing crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna scarf this down. You can't beat the Lord's chicken from Chick-fil-A, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm gonna scarf this down, and then I'm actually continuing. Oh, look at that, Walmart orders, 3.9 miles, 15 bucks. Go ahead and accept. I'm gonna get this money. Sometimes Walmart takes forever. Let me rephrase that. Walmart always takes forever, and it is the most annoying freaking thing, because they do not move with urgency at all, no matter what they're doing, and time is money. I've been here for 15 minutes waiting on this freaking order. I'm the next order in line. They have one person walking stuff out. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. So today has not been like the best day so far. I really hate getting these late starts. It just throws my entire day off from start to finish. It's 11:45. I think that I've only made like maybe 60 bucks so far, which, I mean, around somewhere close to like 25 bucks an hour, I think. But it just sucks, man. I really like the early starts. So I don't know if a lot of people talk about the interactions you have with some people while you're delivering food. So I just had like a really good interaction with a guy that I delivered some Chick-fil-A to just now. It is like at one of the plants that are around my area. And you know, he put on the list like, hey, go to plant 2, go to this, it's this entrance in the plant across from like this park. So I was like, boom, I knew exactly where it was. And then I called him on the way in, and I was like, hey, you're at plant 2, word, I'm just trying to figure out like where exactly you want to meet me. And he was like, word, yeah, just come on down, follow this. He gave me really good in directions, and I ended up talking to him for a minute after I dropped the food off. Real cool dude, man. So I mean, that's what this is about, is building relationships with your customer base. And you know, and then like the restaurants you dash for, or you get orders for and stuff. So you know, I personally, I do it so much that I know a lot of people by name at different restaurants and local grocery stores and stuff. We all know each other. We talk and joke, and you know, they always ask me, hey man, how long you working today? What you make yesterday? Blah blah blah. It's really cool that we just have those like little interactions and stuff. It makes the job a lot more enjoyable in my book. So, because I like to talk to people, you know, if somebody's gonna go out of their way to just be nice and talk, you know, then that's I'm gonna return the respect that I receive. So anyway, I got that order. Oh, that was what I was gonna tell you. I ended up getting like $1 extra from what the order was, because dude was cool and we talked, so that was pretty cool. Got a little extra tip. But I'm on my way to pick up some Thai food right now and drop it off. It's like a $14 payout on Grubhub. Okay, so I just delivered an order I did not get a screenshot for, from a little local spot. It was an $8 payout. It was like a 5-mile trip. So it wasn't too bad, you know, it was doable, for sure doable. But when I completed the order, I got a screenshot of the final payout. It paid out $13, so that was $5 more than the original payout. So that was pretty awesome. I love it when that happens. Ooh, smack the camera. Anyway, I love it when that happens. It's always a good thing when you can get more money. I mean, it's great. I wish Doordash would put on their, I wish they would up front give you like the actual amount so you know you're actually going to make that amount of money, and they don't. And you know, that's getting into a whole nother thing, you know, that I'm not even ready to talk about with DoorDash. I just picked up a Uber Eats offer. Payout's $8.37. It's going 2.1 miles, but I was a little bit away from the McDonald's, so probably less than 2 miles. I think it's going to an apartment complex, so we'll see. Just got an order. It's a DoorDash order from Chick-fil-A. It's going like 5 miles down the road. It's an $8 payout. I took it. I haven't had an order in about 10-15 minutes, so it's like 1:23. It's slowed down a lot, I guess. So I'm gonna get this order and get this money. I just got that order dropped off, and I'm actually getting a Uber order right now. 15 bucks. But China hibachi, I am gonna take that. So boom, got it. That's actually like right by my house, so it says 12 miles. It is 12 miles, but I mean, it's putting me back to where I need to be, so it's all good. Okay, so that Uber Eats order was an order and pay at that Chinese joint. So Uber always says to go to the restaurant and order, and it never lets you like click the little call button to call the restaurant for some reason. So I always just Google the number to the restaurant and call it in. So I'm like 12 minutes away. I just hung up with the lady and ordered the food, and she was like, it'll be ready in 10 minutes. So it's like perfect timing. So I'm gonna pick it up, drop it off, boom, boom, and it's like an easy 14 bucks. So the customer that I'm picking this Chinese food up for texted me through the Uber app about what she was like, I want to add order a honey chicken and fried rice, like a combo. And I saw it and I was like, oh man, I already ordered the food. I can't do that. Plus, you know, I can only order and pay for what's on there. So then she was like, she sent another message and she was like, I don't see it on the menu. Why? And I'm like, oh God, here we go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know why it's not on the menu. I don't make the menu selections on Uber Eats. And then she sent me another message before I replied. She said, because I'm driving, so I was waiting. And then she sent me another message and said, yeah, I want order a honey chicken and no peas in the rice. And I'm sitting here like, this bitch, what? You want what? Yeah, and I didn't reply because I was gonna, you know, wait till I got there to message her and tell her, no, I can't add food to your order. And she called me and proceeds to ask me all these questions about it, and I'm trying to explain to her. I mean, she was pretty nice. She wasn't rude, and I explained to her that, you know, no, I can't add food to your order because first of all, I'm not trying to do that anyway, because even if I could, because I ordered the food already. But you know, she was cool about it. And then she started asking me about the menus. Like, I don't know, I don't understand why this isn't on the menu. I think it should be. I used Postmates and it was on the menu, but I don't like how Postmates operates and blah, blah, blah. Well, I hate to tell you, lady, I hate to break it to you, but Postmates and Uber Eats are kind of like together now. but I do agree, Postmates freaking sucks. Postmates, I've driven for Postmates. I've tried to. And I mean, one time it had me drive 10 miles. I got $3. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So I feel her, but anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. People get mad at us drivers all the time because they think that we control everything. We don't. All we do is pick the freaking food up and order it every once in a while and pay for it, you know, and they just don't understand that you know, it's not like I'm the person actually like getting the physical menu and punching in all the stuff, all the options on the freaking app. Like, I don't do that. So I told her, I was like, look, I can't do it. If you want to ask questions, you know, you could always call like the Uber Eats support, you know. So that's what she's doing. So whatever. I'm gonna go get the food and get it dropped off. Got that order dropped. It actually paid out $15.03. I think that was because it was an order, or it was it was an order and pay or whatever. I don't think I'll be getting a tip on that one just because it's not, you know, the tip wasn't included after the full payout. I don't think I'm gonna be getting a tip, you know. It was a pretty poor area. So nice lady though, super nice lady. You know, I hope she doesn't give me a bad rating because I was really nice. But anyway, I'm like 15 minutes away from where I normally go, and I'm only dashing for another 50 minutes. So, you know, maybe I'll get 1 or 2 more orders once I get back to the spot. We'll see. I just got a $5 order, McDonald's order from Doordash. It says 3.8 miles. It's like 4 items or something like that. But I am, you know, I'm like a mile and a half from it, so really it's like 2 miles. Not a bad thing, you know. It's $5, that's my minimum. I'll take it. Y'all, I thought I was about to get scammed on Doordash, man. So I dropped the order off, the McDonald's order I just had off, right? And I mean, I made it like 0.2 of a mile down the road, and the dude texted me and was like, "That's the wrong house." And I was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "What's your address?" He told me. I said, "That dude," I said, and I had like flipped around real fast and already driven back to that address. And I was like, "Dude, I am right here at this address." The number was 201. He was like, "Oh, I meant 208. And I was like, well, damn, you know, like, all right." So I went to grab it. He was literally right across the street. Sorry, I just got another order. It was a Mexican restaurant for, it's like an $8 payout, but it's going back to the way I need to go. So it was all good. I mean, I was going back to get the food so I could call DoorDash and be like, "Yo, I got this food. Dude told me it was the wrong address. I'm at the right address. I think I'm trying to get scammed. You know, I think I'm about to get scammed." So, but it was all good. I got the order dropped off to the right person. He was literally right across the street. You know, he wasn't upset. I was like, "Man, I'm so glad you texted me before I got too far away so I could freaking give you the food, because that's the last thing I need is, you know, to be reported for not dropping food off, because when that happens, it's pretty scary because you could get deactivated like that. DoorDash don't play. So just make sure if that happens to you, you go back and get the food, because you're not trying to play those games. All right, so I just got that order dropped. They paid me $8. It's cool though. I am done dashing. I mean, I dashed from like 9:30. I mean, I made like 140 something, I think, which isn't that great. I mean, a lot of people would say it's good. Yeah, it's good, but it's not that great. It's really not. Not for me, at least, personally. It's one of my personal lows. But with the late start of my day, it really like hindered me. If I was going till 3, or sorry, if I was going till 5 like I normally do, I actually would have hit my number, 200. I'm pretty confident that I could have done it, especially if, you know, I would have picked up some Instacart shops, which sometimes I do when it gets slow. But it wasn't like super slow. I was still getting orders. I was still getting a good bit of orders. So it is what it is. But I am about to go. I've got to go to Walmart and grab a prescription for my wife. I have to get some gas because I'm like 43 miles to E. And then I've got to go pick my son up and my daughter up. And we have, you know, I got to get home to Moose, to the puppy, to let him out and see how he's doing after his shots he got today. And then we've got karate tonight and stuff. So, and I've got to edit 2 videos because now I'm back on I'm finally where I want to be with. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'll have, you know, enough content to put 1 video up, and then like I can get a video up every day pretty much. So I'm backlogged basically a day, because tonight I'll put up the video from yesterday, and then today's video will go up tomorrow. And that's really what I want to be doing, like the daily thing, doing that sort of thing. Hopefully I might actually film a 3rd video, because we have a subscription box, like a candy box, like from Italy. I think this one's from Italy, like Italian stuff that my wife's doing. So we're gonna film one of those, like unboxing and tasting and stuff. So if you like that kind of thing, look, you know, stay tuned for that. But I'm losing my voice because I've been talking so much today. I made about 140 today, so it's all good. But anyway, I just want to thank you for joining me for today's adventure and watching the video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, because that helps me know like what you guys like. And don't like, comment. I answer all my comments. Please subscribe to the channel if you like what I'm doing, and please ring the notification bell. That way you always know when I put a new video out. And anyway, I appreciate you. I love all y'all. Preach love, and I will see y'all in the next video.